Naduma Arakwa Mese Kainu Onyamia Yamao Nafa Anasimano Yebetu Ebenezer Nyame Naduma Rakwa Oh Kainu Onyamia Yamao Nafa Nasemano Ebenezer Oh Nyame Naduma Arakwa Oh Kainu Onyamia Yamao Nafa Ebenezer Yaya Nyami Naduma Rakwa Oh Kainu Onyamia Yamao Nafa Anasimano Hallelujah. Indeed, we will remember all that God has done for us. We don't take Him for granted. Father, we are grateful for the 8th month that you have brought us as we began the year. Many have we started with, but Father, by your grace, we are no longer where we are here. There's nothing that we did, so we don't take it by your grace that has found us. So Father, we don't take it for granted. We are grateful as individuals. We are grateful with one accord as a church. We are grateful as individual family. We give you all the praise. We give you all the adoration. Father, you alone and you alone. In that name that is above all name have we worshipped. Amen.
Hello. Hi. I didn't know how this is how we roll. Like we just finish it, then we jump into it. I like it. Hello.
Hi. We need to give you the extra time all the
I
time.
appreciate that. Hey, I'm not complaining. I'm just so excited. How is everybody doing? We are good. We are good. We are good. My quarterback is Ima. He's my best buddy right now. So, Ima, can we go? There you go. There you go. Perfect. Everybody get seated. Can I talk without the mic? Can you hear me? Yeah, yeah. Turns out I'm not that micy person. Oh, okay. So turn on the mic. Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? No. No? Is it on? No, it's not. It's not Iman's fault. It's my fault. Hello? I was getting a little sad because my biggest cheerleader wasn't here, but she walked into the room, and so we are good. I'll be upset because everything that I do, I have to do it for her first. So when she doesn't come, it's just not right. You know? If I have to do a sermon, I have to do it for her first. I mean, come and preach it. Let me see how you're going to do it. And when you stand there, make sure you don't sweat. So I have 2 handkerchiefs today just to make sure Sometimes we have to laugh. Just lighten the mood a little bit. We are too tense. We just have to laugh. What we are trying to do today is the bigger fancy word for it is medication therapy management. But it's just too big, so we try to make it simple, and we call it today, taking your medication matters. Taking your medication matters. It is that kind of conversation that you are having with your uncle, your dad, your senior brother, or your senior sister, where sometimes the information you know, but they are still pushing it on you, and sometimes they are in your face kind of thing. The point is, sometimes I'm going to be in your face. Don't take it personal, because we want to drive home why we have to take our medication. It's no brainer. We take our medication, but having somebody standing in your face telling you, hey, take your medication, kind of sometimes it get a little bit uncomfortable. So I'm warning you ahead of time. If I'm in your face, it's not personal, but it's education. Okay? We good? All right, let's go to the next slide. Let's go to the next slide. I'm going to work with you, okay, son? So just stay with me. Stay with me. Disclaimer. The legal things and all that, we have to get it out of the way before we get into it. I am not being paid by any company. The church, we are not doing this because the church is being sponsored at the back end. So we have to talk about some medication or a company, and then they pay the church. No, this is all educational purposes. This is information that you have that it will empower you to make informed decisions about yourself, about your health, and how to live better. Because we live in the part of the world where the resources are here. Let's make use of it. Number two, what I'm going to give you right now is not in all be all. What I mean is, because the guy came here and claimed to be a pharmacist, he talked to me about this. What my pharmacist has told me, I'm not taking it. What my doctor has told me, I'm not taking it. That's not what I'm here for. I'm just going to add on to what you have. Continue to see your doctor, continue to see your pharmacist, and consult with them. And lastly, we are trying to verify all this information for accuracy and everything in it, but I can't guarantee. There's no warranty in here. There's no guarantee that this is the most reliable information that you have to take. And no. Most of this information, I pick it up from the FDA site. And so they are very good. They are very informative. But don't just say, the guy came and stood here and did this, so I'm going to do this. No, it's for educational purposes. Okay? So the legal stuff is out of the way. Let's go to the next slide. Right off the back, why do you have to take your medication? Why? What the heck? Why am I taking my medication? Number one, we take medication to prevent the symptoms that you are going through, or treat the symptoms that you already have, or control whatever you are going through. You are coming to church, somebody drove bad, hit back of your car, you get some strains in your body, you need to take some medication to control, to get back to your normal, healthy self. So that's why we take medication. And keep in mind, medication is intended to work. But if you take too low, or you skip it, or you take too high, or you stop, I'm feeling good, so I'll stop, it will not work the way it's supposed to work for you. So those are the things that you have to keep in mind. If you take too low, it will not work the way it's supposed to. If you stop, I'm taking this antibiotic, the doctor is crazy, gave me 10 days. After taking 5 days, I feel so good, so I'm going to stop. You are not done yet. It's not the way to go. And you take it the wrong time. Some medication is dosed at the time that you have to take it, in the morning or in the evening, and you decide, hey, they say I should take it at night, but I'm going to take it in the morning, so I'm really good in the morning. it's not going to work the way you're supposed to. And these things will build up. And the medication that is supposed to help you, it becomes a struggle. And that is why you end up not taking it, or you stop without talking to your healthcare provider. And then medication error. It's a serious thing. When I was in school, medication error. When I was in school back in Toledo, there was a case in Cleveland where a baby was born. And the baby had a blood issue, so they had to give him heparin, a blood thinner. Those times, the doctors, when they write, they wouldn't put zero in front of the number. So the doctor wrote 0.50. The pharmacist read it as 50 because he didn't see the point and didn't see there was no zero in front. So the pharmacist dosed this little baby a heparin for 50 milligrams. They injected the baby. The baby was there, moving, kicking, and this thing. The midwife, they came to, clean the baby in the morning. And as the nurse was wiping the baby, the blood shoot from the umbilical cord right across onto where the pastor was sitting. Baby died. There was a whole lot of national changes. That's where now most medications are written down. The leading zero will be there. The point will be there. And then after that, they will write it in letters around it. Those are the things. Medication error. It can be serious. It can be deadly. Medications are chemical. Once you get into your body and they start doing the wrong thing, you can't stop it. If you are lucky and you can get in on time, you can stop it. But if you are not lucky, the consequence may be life or death. Amen. Right? I was about to say amen. Right? So the goal is not simply take pill. The goal is to get the intended benefit of the medication with the least avoidable risk. Meaning, if the doctor prescribed the medication for you and you take it as intended and the right dose, you are mitigating or you are limiting your risk. But if you are not taking it, you are increasing your risk. The thing that you want to prevent, eventually you're going to amplify it, right? So take your medication as prescribed. I started by saying I'll be in your face. That in your face is going to be at the bottom of each slide. Each slide will have something to pick it to go home. So at this slide, you say the right medication, the right dose, the right time, and the right way. All right? Are we good? Okay, let's go. Each one will have a slide at the bottom. So keep paying attention to the bottom of it. What does taking it as prescribed mean? What does it mean? And sometimes you go to your pharmacist or go to your doctor and say, hey, Mr. A, when you go, take it as prescribed. Take it as prescribed. What does it mean? It means take the correct medication. Taking the correct medication that you check the name and you check the strength. Just checking the name. I'm not saying pronouncing it, but just looking at the name, making sure you know the name, you know the alphabet, you know the strength, you know the number that follow the alphabet. And then you read how you have to take it. All right? Take the correct dose. If it is 50 mg, take 50 mg. If it is 100, take 100. Don't guess. Don't change it. Take it at the correct time. Some medications are dosed in the morning. If you have inflammation, you have asthma, they give you prednisone, 50 milligrams. You are supposed to take it in the morning with food. You wait after 4 o'clock. You go take prednisone, 50 milligrams. You are not sleeping all night. And the next day, you can act crazy because you lack sleep can tip your psychic. And you act crazy, like you are mad, but you are not mad. All right? So try to take it at the correct time. Correct route. If the medication is inhale, don't chew it. Fentanyl is a patch. You put it on your skin. Don't go cut it and chew it. You will die. Okay? If it is injectable, that you have to inject, don't swallow it. A case in point, somebody went to a doctor's office, he was given suppository. Suppository is a rectal. It looks like a bullet. This man went home, and then all those suppository, if you have seen it before, they put a foil around it. This man went home without reading any instructions, started putting it in the mouth, swallowing all of them, and then he has to go in and they have to do a surgery to remove it from his body. So if it is the way you're going to take the medication matter, you have to make sure how it has prescribed, you take it like that. You continue with the intended duration. Most of, my sister Annabelle did psych the other time. Most of psych medication, if you take it, your first 2 weeks is where you're going to see a little bit of effect. It takes 6 weeks before you see the effect. You take it 3 weeks, you stop because you are not feeling better. You haven't given the medication chance to work. You have to wait for 6 weeks. And now you did 3 weeks, and I'm not seeing anything. You haven't given it enough time for it to work. Take home point. If something is unclear, ask before you change how you take it. If something is unclear, you have a medication, something is not clear, don't be your own doctor, don't be your own health professional and change things when it was going to work for you. All right? The next one, you might let's go. Okay? What happened when the doses are missed or changed? Your condition may worsen. You know, your blood pressure, your blood sugar, and all those things will be less controlled. When you are taking your glimepiride or your metformin, your blood sugar was being controlled. And all of a sudden, you decide to not take it. Your blood sugar is going to go up. And those things, your body is not going to see it until it's worse. All right? Treatment may fail. Antibiotics, psych medications. You know, if you are not consistent with it, you're not going to get the full benefit. The antibiotics, if you are 10 days duration, you take 5 days, what you are doing for your body, you are building a superbug. You are building more bacteria that are stronger. And now your 10 days is going to be 20 days from different medication because you build resistance. So take it as the duration required. Side effect or harm. Sometimes you're like, oh, I forgot, so I'm going to take extra. No, you're going to take extra. Medication, think of it as let's picture a glass or a bottle that have water in it. And the water is filled up all the way to the top. When you take all your medication, it fills all the way to the top. You sleep, you took it today, you slept, you wake up tomorrow morning, it comes down. Now, if you miss your dose, it's going to go down more. So now the medication is not working. But if you didn't miss your dose and you take your dose, it go back to full, and now medication is working. Think of it like that. So if you miss your dose and like, oh, I missed my dose, so I'm going to take up extra. It's supposed to be here. You take extra, you are overflowing it. That is where you get a lot of side effects, a lot of toxicity. The medication is way more in your body that your body can contain. And now we have to do something to remove it. Confusion grows. You know, changing your medication without telling your healthcare professional, your doctor, your pharmacist, they don't know if the medication is working. They gave you glimepiride to control your blood sugar. You decided not to take it. And then your appointment time, you went in there, and then they check your blood sugar. Your blood sugar is through the roof. Oh, Auntie A, your blood sugar is, oh, well, maybe the medication is not working. But you are not taking it. And now, the information that the doctor have is what he's going to dose you. Maybe you need 5 milligrams. And because you are not taking it, and your blood sugar is way up, now he's going to give you 15 milligrams. But if you're taking your 5 milligrams consistently, you wouldn't need 15 milligrams. Now the doctor will put you on 15 milligrams, and now you start taking 15 milligrams, you are building toxicity. You are building a lot of side effect. And then you come back, medication doesn't work. And it's not working. No, you didn't take it the way you're supposed to. And so when you are confused, you ask the doctor or you ask your pharmacist. Ima, let's go. We're doing good. We're doing good. We're doing good. Let's go. The simple 5 right. Check out home. The simple 5 right. Check out home. Number 1, the right person. When they give you medication, make sure the label on it says your name on it. Making sure that that medication is mine. My name is David. And if I go pick up a name, a bottle, and it says Gloria, now I start taking Gloria stuff, it's not going to work. All right? And it's not good. The right medication. Gloria has a headache. They gave him Tylenol. I have headache. They gave me codeine. 2 different things, depending on the results that the doctor or the diagnostic person saw. So if I don't check and I'm taking Gloria Tylenol, it will not kick for me. And Gloria come and take my codeine, it is not. Her knee is going to start jerking. She can't wear high heels and all that. It's going to be a problem. You know, right dose. If it is 500 milligram, make sure you have 500 milligram. You are the captain of your body. You are the captain of yourself. Take care of yourself. You are fortunate enough to be in a country where there is so much resources. People are living and have diseases where they cannot have the resources you have. They cannot have the medication you have. Thank God you have a symptoms, you have a disease, you are in a place where all this information is free for you. Make use of it. Right? Right dose, right time. If it is morning, take in the morning. If it is evening, take in the evening. If it is afternoon, take in the afternoon. And then the right route. If he says swallow, don't go chew. If you say put it in your mouth, it's going to melt. Don't go put it in your mouth and put water on top of it. It will not work. Some medications are extended release. You are not supposed to cut it or break it or, mix it with anything. Just take it as prescribed. All right? So what do we take home? Anytime you have a medication, take a pause. Check. And then take. Take a pause. Meaning you are the captain of yourself. When that thing gets into your body, they instruct your body to produce some stuff. If you instruct your body to produce beans, but you need rice, there's going to be a problem. For lack of a better word, I'm trying to make it simplified. Right? So take a pause. It's going to go into your body. You can bring it back. Check. Because once it gets in, you can bring it back. Then you take. You are doing the right thing for yourself. Okay? Ima, let's go. You are the best guy I've ever met, Ima. All right. Why do people miss medication? Why do people miss? They forget. They forget. One of the number 1 reason why people don't take their medication is forgetfulness. Thank God for technology. I met a guy, he's from Turkey. He said, technology. Because of technology, we can do great things. Set alarm. What do you do when your phone beep? When you are cooking and your phone gets zzz, what do? Your fair knee-jerk reaction is to pick it and see what is happening. Set your medication so your medication can zzz for you, so you look at it and take it. Okay? So you won't forget. Oh, I feel better, so I don't want to take it. Understand that is the medication that you took that made you better. When you stop, you can get worse. So keep taking it until your symptoms are improved or your doctor has told you or your clinician has told you it's enough. Don't take it no more. Okay? It's too costly. I think one of these days we're going to try and put together a resources of all medications and how you can get it cheaper. We have Good RX, we have Paramount, we have Optum RX, we have manufacturer coupons, we have state-sponsored staff resources where you can go put your information in there. You can get the medication very, very reduced, and sometimes you don't pay anything. Legally, not cutting corners, it is a legal thing. So one day or one time, when God permit, we will put together. I wanted to add it to this, but it's just too much. We won't have time to cover it. Good RX and all that. We just, hey, how you do it, you put your medication in there, you put a quantity, it will sample and tell you all the prices and all the pharmacies, the cheapest one to the highest one. You take your pick. All right? We can do that one day. I'm taking too many pills. Thank God for technology. I'm taking now technology. Because of technology, now most medication can be combined. Instead of taking 2 pills, you can take 1. Some of the medication, 3 pills are combined into 1. And so you talk to your pharmacist, talk to your doctor, and see how, if it is too many pills in your case, you can reduce it. You can synchronize it. Synchronize means Wednesday you went and pick up medication. Friday you went and pick up one medication. Sunday you went and pick up medication. You can ask your pharmacist to make sure you can go in there once. One day you go there, you pick all of them up, all of them, and start taking all of them. All of them will be done the same week, and then all of them will be refilled for you. So you are not missing anything. The side effect bothers me. There's so many alternatives. This doesn't work, this is there. There are over 5,000 worth of medication, if my memory will serve me right. Even only blood pressure, you can have more than 1,000. So if one doesn't work, one is giving you side effect, plenty more. Psych, flutter of medications are there for you. So one is giving you side effect, there's another option for you that may work for you. There's no silver bullet in medicine, meaning you cannot be given one thing and it works so perfect that all your things are going to be taken away. Sometimes you have to try. This doesn't work, we try that. This doesn't work, we try that. And guess what? You're going to hit your silver bullet. I don't understand the direction. Sometimes you look at your prescription, they say 1 buccal cavity, esophageal, gastrointestinal reflexes. Don't worry about that. Ask your pharmacist, what does buccal cavity mean? It's mouth. Or gastrointestinal reflexes, your stomach stuff. So your pharmacist and your doctor is there. So these jargons and big word doesn't cluster your brain and get you confused and not understand what is going on. Tell your pharmacist, explain that thing for me. So what is the take-home point? There is no shame in asking for help. I don't know what buccal cavity means. I don't know what esophagus means. There's no shame in that. And pharmacists are paid as a public servant to deliver these things for you for free. You don't have to fill prescription there to pick up a phone and call and tell them, I have all these questions and you want to answer for me. And they have to do that for you. Right? Ima, let's go. The practical tools that can help you make adherence. Adherence means taking your medication as prescribed. That's a big word. So just taking it as prescribed. Making it easier. If you go to Walmart and all these places, they have boxes, organized boxes. Some of them, they have morning, afternoon, and then evening. And then they have some written twice a day, once a day, or get one. Put all your medication in there. You do it Monday, Sunday or Saturday, all the way. Take the day. If you can take Saturday to Sunday. So every Saturday you load your pills. And you continue to do that, you're not going to miss. And when you miss, you come back, the pill box is staring in front of you, telling you haven't taken your medication. Right? Use that. Set alarm. The notification that we get. When Snapchat gets zzz, we just pick it up and try to answer. So, zzz, your medication. Okay? Keep it in a safe place. Organized place. Medication is very important, just like clothing, your car, and everything. Take your car to washing bay and wash them and clean it and make it look nice. Your medication has to be just like that. Organize it very well so that you can live your best life. Link it to daily routine. I had a patient who came in. He's on warfarin. Keep on missing this warfarin. Warfarin is for blood thinner. And this guy, they couldn't get his INR, which is the level of your blood that will make it conducive for you, INR. And so I say, hey, why do you miss it? I keep forgetting, man. I keep forgetting. I say, what do you do in the morning? I say, I just get up in the morning. I have to go to work. So I just get up, and I drink coffee, and then I take my car key. And then I say, do you take your car keys all the time? Yeah. What question is that? That's him. What question is that? I have to go to work. I can walk to work. Okay. What we're going to do is when you're about to sleep, put the warfarin on either you're going to put your car keys on where your warfarin is, or put your warfarin where your car key is. If you have to pick up your key, you will see the warfarin staring at you, and you're never going to miss it. We did that. The man hasn't missed any medication of his warfarin. His INR hasn't changed for the past 3 or 4 years. Consistent. Link it to your routine. What you do all the time, link your medication to it, so that when you are doing that routine, you will remind yourself to take your medication. Do automated refill. We already talked about that. We have automated refill. Let me stress that. Most of these pharmacies, if you ask them, they can set up your profile so that you pick it up today and you are taking it for 30 days. Exactly 30 days, the medication will fail. And then if there's no refill, 28 days, the alert will hit our computer screen. We send that to the doctor's office. Doctor will fill it. By 30 days, it's filled. You don't have to do anything. Let's use technology. Let the technology work for us. Okay? As whether prescription can be synchronous. That's what I was talking about. Where you, instead of going Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we can just make sure we pick it one day. And we go there one time. We pick all our medication. What do we take home? Choose a system that can realistically maintain. Choose a system that you can follow. If you get up in the morning and you call your husband, pick a medication where your husband is, put it where, if your husband is split, put the medication between where your husband is and where put the medication between you and the husband. When you are calling your husband, you go to see the medication so you can take it. It's serious, Christians. We're serious because I'm passionate about this because 50% of the medications that we fill in the United States, people don't take it. That's billions of dollars. Many people are dying that are preventable. Many people are developing diseases that need so much money to cure, but if they follow these simple principles, it can be prevented. The least, remember that slide? The least avoidable risk. We have it in our hands, but we don't use it. So if I'm making this, I'm in your face, that's why. All right? Don't take it personal. We are learning. Let's go, Yuma. Medication safety. Your pharmacy and your doctor need a whole picture. The whole picture means all the medication that you are taking, including the over-the-counter. There's an over-the-counter medication called ginkgo biloba or baboba. Very popular. It interacts with almost everything under the sun. Everything under the ginkgo will interact with it. Because ginkgo, there's an enzyme in our body that any medication that you take is a chemical. Once it sends the information to your body to produce whatever it has to produce to cure the symptoms, it has to get away from your body. It gets through your liver or your kidney. And when it goes to your kidney, it changes from chemical to water. It goes to your stool, it changes from chemical into water. Ginkgo biloba has higher affinity for all the enzymes in your liver and your kidney. So as soon as you take it, they go and occupy all those places. Think of it like when you open the key, when you open your door, you have to put your key in there, turn it. The ginkgo biloba will go there and lock that thing. So when you put the key, it doesn't go in there. So when the drugs have to go and turn into water, they can't get in. What they happen is it's just floating into your bloodstream. It goes into your muscles, and some of these chemicals will start eating your muscles away. Oh, I'm getting cramps. Yeah, ginkgo biloba is not allowing this medication to leave your body. And it has to go somewhere. You know, oh, I'm getting nausea. My stomach hurt. Yeah, ginkgo biloba is doing the job. Tell your doctor, tell your pharmacist all the medication that herbs. You eat a lot of spinach and you take warfarin. Warfarin and spinach, they are rivals. You take warfarin, you eat a lot of spinach, you make your blood more thicker. Even though you are taking your warfarin, your blood is going to be thicker and you can get a blood clot. And you can, if you go to your lungs, you go die. Some people who collapse and die all of a sudden, it's a pulmonary embolism. It goes in there, it locks your lungs, that you're done. You are not coming back. You are lucky they fly you to some place, they put you heparin in there, you can come back. But most people don't survive. So if you are eating a herb, all you have to do is some vitamins and herb, you tell your doctor or your pharmacist, hey, I can't give up on my carrots. I can't give up on my spinach. I can't give up on my... What can we do? All the doctor is going to do is to increase your level of your warfarin or the level of the medication to compensate for all the this thing that you're going to eat. And you can live your life. You eat all the herbs you want, and you're still going to be fine. We good? Allergies. I have this allergy. I took the medication. There are options. You don't have to stop. You don't have to stop because of any allergy. As for food interactions, some medications interact with food. And some medication, you need food for it to work. Carvedilol for your heart, you need food for it to work. Latuda for your mind, you need food, a lot of food. Latuda, you need a lot of food. Actually, 450 calories of food, fatty food for it to work well. So you have to get some steak with your Latuda. Texas Roadhouse is there. They are not paying me. I'm just. Let's laugh. It's just getting too tense. Yeah, you have to do that and eat. And there's some medication you have to take on an empty stomach. Levothyroxine for your thyroid. You don't have to take anything. If you're taking Boniva for your bones, you don't have to take anything. If you're taking cholestyramine for your cholesterol, it's a binder. You don't take anything. You take liver. These things are binders. You take food and then you take that. You are better off not taking the medication because the food will bind all this medication. Get rid of it. You have no effect. Okay? So be careful what you take. And then I mentioned alcohol. So, hey, how can you mention alcohol in the church? Hello? Cough medications that we take is loaded with a lot of alcohol. That is why it's there. It's not there because you go to pub or you go to club and drink alcohol. But cough medication have it. Some medication, the syrup that we drink, it has a lot of alcohol. That is what maintains the medication. If you are giving Frigel, metronidazole, which doesn't go with alcohol, and you take promethazine with the codeine, that has a lot of alcohol in it, and you took that one and you went and took metronidazole, you're going to get the same effect like somebody who went and drank 4 cases of beer. That is why it is there. Okay? You have to have a current medication list. And then you update it just every time things change. You are the captain of your body. And we're going to link this one to faith. You're going to see. We're going to go there and you're going to see that the Bible tells us we should do that. We are the steward of our body. And our body, I'm jumping ahead. Our body is a temple of God. Paul did not say spirit. He said your body. He didn't say your spirit. Meaning your body need to be taken care of. And it's not lack of faith to take these medication. But actually, it's the wisdom God has given you to take care of these medication to protect your body so your body can be a temple for God to live in. Go ask the wife of Job when he told Job to just curse God and die. Because the guy was in debilitating state. The body was hurting. We tend to just, talk bad about Job's wife. But when he saw the husband, it was hard for him to look at him, how his body is. And just give up and die. Because you can't live in this bad state forever. Okay? I'm jumping ahead. What do we take home? Bring your medication list to what? To all your appointment. Bring your medication list to your appointment. You cannot list a medication. David, I can't write. The bottle has all the written on it. Pack all the bottle in your polythene bag. Bring it. It's the same as written it down. Okay? Let's go, Yima. Don't panic. When you miss a dose, you don't have to panic. You don't have to. What is the correct thing? Take home point. The correct answer depends on the medication. Don't panic because you miss a dose. Check. Sometimes the prescription label give you instructions when you miss a dose, especially birth control and other stuff. They tell you what to do. So, and then hormonal medication, they tell you what to do. Some medication have that specific instruction. I just said that. Ask your doctor. Ask your pharmacist if you are not sure. Don't just automatically say that, oh, I missed a dose, I'm going to make it out. I'll take double it up. It doesn't work like that. You know? Oh, I took 2, so tomorrow I'm not going to take it. It doesn't work like that. All right? So the correct answer for missing a dose is it depends on the medication. So don't panic and then don't guess. Okay? Let's go, Yuma. Ask your pharmacist. You ask your pharmacist to explain the medication that you are taking. What is this thing for? And how am I going to take it? Pharmacist, can you check if there's any interaction? If there's a duplication? You saw Dr. A. Dr. A gave you glipizide to control your blood sugar. You saw Dr. B. Dr. A traveled to Washington State. You no longer see Dr. B. You still have the medication. He gave you 90 days supply. Within the 90 days, you get panic. You saw Dr. B. Dr. B gave you glamipiride. Glipizide, glamipiride, same class. It worked the same. Dr. A don't know what Dr. B did. And we don't check our medication. We just open the thing and we start taking them. You are taking 2 things of the same. And it can cause a problem. So make sure you check, you bring your bottles, you check for if there's any duplication. Check if there's an allergy. Check the safety concerns. What are the safety concerns that Master Pharmacist? What are the safety concerns FDA roll out this week, this month, this year about this medication? What do I have to be worried about right now? That's your resource. Simplify things. You schedule, you put them in the organizing this thing from Walmart, set reminders when appropriate. Ask for support. How am I going to manage my side effect? I took prednisone, my stomach hurt so bad. Mr. Pharmacist, what am I going to do? My asthma is not helping me out. What am I going to do? Easy fix. You can eat food before you take your prednisone. I can keep food down. What I can drink milk. I can't drink milk. Take probiotic. All these things, there are always answers to the problem that we have. We just have to ask. Okay? And then connect. Make sure your doctor and your pharmacist, they are in sync. And when they are working together, you have a doctor, you have a OBGYN, make sure they are all in sync. Don't fill one medication at Fry's. Go fill another one at Walgreens, and then go fill another one at Safeway, and then go fill another one at Osco. None of them are linked. And so if you are taking the same medication from all these 4 places, it will not help. But if it is under one umbrella and everything is under one umbrella, the pharmacist will be like, oh, yeah, why are you in levothyroxine 175 microgram, and you are in Synthroid 175 micrograms. Same medication. One is brand name, one is generic. But the pronunciation and the spelling and everything looks different. But you may be taking too much, and now medication that is supposed to help you is a burden. And now I don't like medication. Make use of your resources. Okay? What do? Take home. Ask. Not only your pharmacist, ask your doctor. Doctors enter in. Within less than 3 minutes, they are out. No. Sir, I'm paying you for 15, 20 minutes. Can we talk about this medication for a minute? You know, ask him, engage him, because you paid for the services. And if you don't ask, 2 minutes, they are done. Let's go, Yuma. This is a homework for everybody. This is your homework I'm giving you for a year. You have to build your own. You are a steward of your destiny. When you pay something from your bank account, you write it down. You check your bank statement. You do all those things. This is something that you have to do, accountability that you have to do for your health, for your medication. What medication are you taking? What is the strength? Why are you taking it? What are you taking it for? What time do you have to take it? Is it the morning and evening? What allergy have you, or what outcome are you getting it? Do you take it and you feel sleepy? Do you take it and you feel draggy? Do you take it and you feel so hyper? Do you take it and you go crazy? Write it down. And then when you bring it to the doctor's office, we can, we have to change this. You know, we are all working together. Okay? That's your homework. Next year when I come, I'm going to mark and see who score highest. Yima, let's go. God willing. This is where I was going to say, this is where it becomes Christian. Where we're going to mix faith with wisdom and responsible care. Paul wrote in this place that our body is a temple of God. And we're going to dwell here for a minute because we are all Jesus followers. Who will live in his house when the roof turned up and he was still going to live in there? Raise your hand. You are bold enough to leave your house, roof is off. When it's sunny and it's raining and you're going to live in there, you are enjoying. Raise your hand so we can give you, I will give you $1,000. Who is that? Who is going to live in his house when part of the wall is ripped off and then the roof is about to collapse? And said, it's fine. The other 3 pieces are there, so I'm going to be okay. Who is going to be that? $1,000. Raise your hand. Okay. So I want somebody to open the Bible. I want, where's Emily? Where's Emily? Ella, where's Ella? Open the Bible and let us read that text. Ella or Ebenezer or Emanuela or whatever. Read it. Let's see. What did it say? Let's all pay attention to how the Bible is saying. Whether the Bible is saying in spirit, whether the Bible is saying we should just forget about things. What is it saying there? 1 Corinthians 6 verse 19. At this point, I say, Kwame, you came here to talk about medication. Are you preaching? No, I'm not preaching. But we have to link the two together. What is it? Is somebody there? Read it for me. Here, give it to him. And make sure you read it as loud as you can. Oh, okay. Pastor is giving you. Read it.
Do you not?
No, I can't hear you.
Okay.
Just
Do you
yell.
not know that your bodies are temples of the Holy Spirit who is in you, whom you have received from God? You are not your own. You were bought at a price. Therefore, honor God with your bodies.
I didn't hear you. I did not hear you. I couldn't hear what you said. I think you got to be amplifying this by 10. Because I just heard that. Do you not know you are a spirit that you can disappear and appear, and you can be, you are Houdini or David Copperfield. You can do everything. Don't take anything. Just help me out, please. Read it as higher as you can.
Do you not know that your bodies are temples of the Holy Spirit who is in you, whom you have received from God? You are not your own. You were bought at a price. Therefore, honor God with your bodies. Amen.
Within that short thing, he used body twice. Are we here? We are serious. We are serious about this particular screen. Within that short time, the writer, or under the unction of the Holy Spirit, used body twice. And it's a warning. Do you not know? It's a warning. It's not like, very, very, I tell you, be glad. Your body is a temple. No, it's do you not know? How are you taking care of your body? Do you not know that God has given your body as you are the steward of that body? You are the steward of it. You are the captain of it. You have to take care of that body. So taking prescribed medication responsibly can be one practical way to care for the health God has entrusted in your hands. Do you not know? Do you not know that that's your job? Do you not know that you have to take care of yourself? Do you not know that the medication that you have to take, you have to take? You have been entrusted with a body to take care of. You are not on your own. In other case, the writer is telling you, you are not an island. Look at how many people are running helter-skelter when you are sick. Your children, your friends, your co-workers. You are not independent. You are interlinked. So it is important to be a steward of your body. Okay? So the idea that I like prayer, I believe in spiritual, all these things. But some things are genetics. Some things are gene disposition. When God was creating us, He didn't call us to make sure we can choose our genes. And we can choose our makeup. The headache or the mental disease or whatever somebody is going through, it's a gene. It's a body. That's what the writer said. It's a body. It's not a spirit. Let's treat the body and take care of the body as captains of that thing. Just like we take care of our car. Just like we take care of our children. Just like we take care of our body. We take care of our bank account, our job. And we have to take care of our body. Okay? Seeking medical advice is not lack of faith. When you are sick and you see a medical advice, it's not lack of faith. It can be part of the wisdom and available resources God has placed you in there. Somebody's in a place where he's going through some stuff. He has no help at all. He wish he can have some help. He has none. You have choices under your disposal, and you are not using them. That is not a good way. As Christians, we have to encourage one another. As Christians, we have to ask questions. As Christians, we have to tell our peers to make the appointment, see medical help. And as Christians, we have to use medicine safely as prescribed. Because what is that? Only faith can cut it. You have to add the wisdom God has given you. Those two won't cut it. You have to add a responsible care. Once they give you the medication and you put it in your cabinet, it's not going to get well. It's not going to help you. All right? So it is very important. If you came here for spiritual exercise, we cover that. Okay? Let's go, Yima. The why behind every dose. Why am I taking this medication? So medicine works best when the amount in your body stay within a useful range. That's what I explained, like the bottle thing. That is right here. You went to the doctor's office or you went to the hospital, they gave you the nurse, shove it under, you put it into you. Now the nurse has put it in, your medication is working. You came home, the next day, it come here. You fail to take it, the following day, it come here. When the medication works at this level, please, I need your attention. If you will, please. If the medication level is at this, it come here, it's not going to work the way it's supposed to. It has to be here. So you miss a dose, it's here, it's not working. The next time you take your dose, it's here, it's working. Consistency. Stay like that. Every medication has a half-life, which means half of the medication your body will go down. Some are 3 days. On average, it's 4 to 5 days. Half will go down. And then 3 to 5, another half will go down. Another half will go down. Okay? Skipping doses can allow medicine level to fall, which I've explained. If you skip, it will come down. If you don't take it, it will come down. And then the intended effect, you're not going to get it. Taking extra is not the way to go. I'm going to miss 3 days. Monday, I'm not taking it. Tuesday, I'm not taking it. On Wednesday, I'll take all of it as one so I can be fine. No. You're going to build toxicity. You're going to be high side effect. Remember the medication, it has to go through your liver and all that. If 20 of them has to go through the place where it has to be converted, but you've taken so many of them, the others can't get a place to go. It has to stay in your bloodstream. Some go to your muscles, you get muscle ache. Some go to your head, you get a headache. because the medication is supposed to leave and it stays in your body. Okay? Timing matters. Some medication need to be taken at bedtime. Some medication need to be taken with food. We talked about that. And others medication need to be taken in such a way that your body rhythm, it will regulate with your body rhythm. Okay? The exact effects of missed dose or late depend on the medication. You remember there was a slide? If you don't know, just it depends on the medication. We're coming back to it. Some of these things are more repetitive. But the point we want to drive home is this. Don't take one brush to paint everything. Meaning, I'm feeling fine, I'm not taking the medication. That's not the way to go. Or I skip, I'm going to take extra. No. There's too many medications that I'm taking, so I'm not going to take it. No. What is the take-home point? What is the take-home point over here? Consistency is often the key to getting the intended benefit. Every medication has its intended benefit. Every one of them. You choose to have the medication work for you or work against you or not work at all. That's your choice. And remember 1 Corinthians 6 verse 19? Now saying two bodies. Within a short test, you just say 2 times a body, your body, your body. You are steward of it. Faith means take care of what God has entrusted in your hands. Okay? Let's go, Yuma. These jargons, we have to break them down. 3 different medication problems. Non-adherence. You go to your doctor, you are not adherent at all. What he's saying is the medication that he gave you, you are not either taking it, you are skipping it, or you stop it without his guidance. Misuse. The medication is for somebody else. Gloria has Tylenol. I have codeine. We both have headache, but we can use the same medication to treat it. There's no need for me to go take Gloria Tylenol, and there's no need for Gloria to take my codeine. In fact, if you take your medication and then you look at the very bottom, there are small letters written under there. It's saying it is federal against federal law to take somebody else's medication. So one time a guy came in and the wife, I think they both have asthma, and they prescribed them a Pro-Air, and then he just swore, my doctor gave me 3 of them. So Ann here, I'm not going to fill that one. I just want to give mine to my Ann. Ann will be fine. We are all using the same distance. Sir, I cannot do that. No, I need you to tell me, sir, that I can give it to Ann. No, I can't. Please, you can do that. And that's Scottsdale. They want to hear, or they came in and they're going on cruise. They have gout. That's rich people's disease. And this cruise, they're going to drink red wine. And he's taking diclofenac, which is an NSAID, higher NSAID. And this lady wants me to approve of the wine that he's going to drink with the diclofenac and indomethacin. I said, ma'am, you can't do that. No. I'm going to drink he said he's going to drink 1 bottle. I said, no, you can't drink that. No, I'll drink half. No, ma'am, 1 glass. No. You have to tell me I can drink 1 glass. Ma'am, I can't. All right? So, misuse. Medication error. You remember the example I gave you, the baby whose blood was just spilled all over the place? That's medication error. When it is not for you or it is not intended for you to use and you are using it. That's medication error. They gave you Tylenol 3 and they say take 1 and you are taking 10. That's not how it is. You should do it. All right? What is the take home? The goal. Medication can be safe. It can be effective. And understanding your medication, understanding why you are taking your medication, it is the first step of making sure you are taking care of your body. Understanding that is the way to go. Yuma, let's go. Can we all give a hand to Yuma? Yuma is the best guy ever. All right? Gloria, come first, though. Oh, did I just say that? I'm sorry. If I didn't say that, I was going to get in trouble when I get home. So I have to make it up. All right. The common barrier. What do we do about them? Forgetfulness, we talk about it. We talk about you setting your phone, getting an organizer. Cost, I think one day we will do about cost, where we will find all the resources that you can help to lower the prescription cost. We'll do that one day. May God help us. And then we have, sometimes the doctor gave you Synthroid, which is a brand name. Maybe you can take levothyroxine. Synthroid is almost $200 every one month. Levothyroxine is $4 every 1 month. If you've taken the Synthroid for a year, sometimes it will not work, but give it a try and see. It costs $200 as against $4. And some of them, the levothyroxine, we can even get it like less than $3. And $200, and that's a big gap between the two. All right? Side effect. Don't be silent about it. When you are going through stuff, there's other options. You know, the pharmacist, the doctor, can you tell them your experience, and we can figure out what is the next step. Okay? Fear of missing. A lot of people I get so many calls nowadays. Mr. Pharmacist. And I want to talk to the pharmacist. The pharmacist speaking. And most of the time, that's what they say. Are you a pharmacist? Oh, yeah, I'm a pharmacist. How long have you been working? I've been working for 15 years. I can hear an accent there. Where are you from? Yeah, I was born in Ghana, but I live here in the United States. Oh, are you sure? At that point, then I'm getting a little bit frustrated because you call me to do that, and then I see more than 400-500 people a day. And so time is an essence. And then now where are you born? What time did you came here? Where did you go to school? I went to school, University of Toledo. Oh, Toledo, where is Toledo? It's Ohio. It's this guy with an accent from show you the geography of the country that you live in. Okay, Mr. Pharmacist, I read from Google that my medication that I'm taking will give me a swollen mouth and all that stuff. And then I have to tell them, ma'am, Google is not the right source of information. My approved medical record here tells me, yes, somebody may get the swelling, but it is not everybody that get the swelling. Because when they are making a medication, everything that they hear, they have to write it down. And it will surprise you to know that when they are making medication, they call something placebo. Placebo is not a medication at all. It can be a sugar pill, but it looks exactly as the medication. So they will group two people. Here will be the right people that are taking the medication. Here will be the placebo. They give them the same medication, the same time. And you'll be surprised that here that they are not anything, they are not taking any medication, will tell you, I was blurred in vision, I have headache, I have this, and by law, they have to write that thing that is not medication into the medical record. And so there are so many things that they've written down that is not, but by law, they have to write it down. And so that is why sometimes they say, you're going to get, I'm doing this for Gloria, because they say when I'm sweating, I'm presenting and I'm sweating, I can get trouble when I get home. So give me a minute. Let me do it for her. Happy wife, happy home, happy life. I'm good. I clean my sweat, my this thing. I'm looking good, huh? All right. That's for her. I don't want no problem. So depend on where you get your information, Wikipedia and all that stuff. It gives you an idea, but that is not the place that you go take your health information from. Okay? Your fears and your misinformation should be directed to your pharmacist, your doctor, your healthcare professional. Okay? Complex schedule. Take some in the morning, take some in the middle of the night. We can simplify it because there are so many options. Swallowing difficulty. Sometimes somebody taking a pill is a difficult. We have syrup. There is some place we can compound it for you. We can make it injectable. We can make a different way of getting the medication to you. What is the take-home message? This is one of the most important things that I did. A barrier is not a problem. A barrier is not a problem to solve. A barrier is a problem to solve. And the Gloria, if I have to clean this thing, I can't even see you. A barrier is a problem to solve. People are making billions of money because of a problem that a barrier. A barrier before, gone are the days when they were moving from New York to California, they were using horse. It was a barrier. Somebody sat down and made a plane. They're making billions of money. So when we are going through a barrier, it is not a time for you to just give up and just quit. No. And don't feel guilty about it. Maybe your barrier that you are going through is a way to open a new door for a generation to come. So don't feel shy about it. Don't feel guilty about it. Just express it to somebody. If you give me your barrier, and now we are able to conjure and come up with a plan and we are making millions, after I grab by her high heels, I'll give you something. All right. It's all a joke. I want everybody to laugh. Let's go, Ima. High risk habit to avoid. That's a high risk habit to avoid. Do not share your prescription medication. It's against federal law to share your medication with your wife, your husband, or your children. Don't say I did not tell you that. When you do that and they come in, I'll pull this slide is for the church now. I'll pull it and hand it over to the police. I told them. I'm kidding. Do not use old medication for your new problem. They may not work. Dr. A was moving to Washington State, gave you a medication to treat your blood pressure. At that time, your blood pressure, the top number was 139. The bottom was maybe 98, 89. You got tired about taking the medication. You didn't throw, most of our medications, we don't throw them away. I bet you're going to go to your file cabinet and you're going to get 2,000 medications still sitting in there. Why we don't throw Americans don't throw their medication away? It's beyond me. And you have that in your safe. You went to Dr. B, they prescribe you another. You went to Dr. B, and they prescribe you a higher dose. You came home like, Dr. A gave me 50 milligrams. This knucklehead gave me 120 milligrams. What does he think about? He doesn't know his medicine. So I'll take Dr. A, 50 milligrams. Maybe the time you went to Dr. B, your blood pressure, the top one is 160. And the bottom one is about 120. The old medication will not fix the new problem. So you have to be careful about not taking the old medication to fix a new problem. Do not double dose. Meaning when you miss a dose, don't double. And don't miss a dose. And don't use it when it's not instructed you to use it. Okay? Don't crash all medications. Not all medication can be crashed. I told you some extended release medication cannot be crashed. Some medication, they tell you don't crash because it's too acidic or too basic. And it's going to corrode all your throat and all that if you crash it. It's going to cause so many problems in your belly. Do not mix medicine with the over-the-counter medication. Ginkgo biloba, we call it balboba, or whatever we talked about. Don't mix it with your medication because it can cause a lot of problems. If you miss it, tell your doctor, tell your pharmacist. Do not stop certain medication abruptly. If you are taking metoprolol or beta blocker for your blood pressure or your pulse or your anxiety, and you decide to stop, what is going to happen is your blood pressure is going to go through the roof over this thing. Most people get stroke. Most people die because they stop the medication without talking to the doctor. Some medication, if you want to stop, you talk to your pharmacist, we're going to reduce it little by little. So you take 50 every day. We're going to ask you to take 50 every other day for 1 week. And then at the end of the week, we're going to say take 25. At the end of the 25, take 12.5. And then you stop. At that time that we are doing that, we are introducing the new medication that you are going to take. You remember the level that we were talking about? so that as soon as when you are decreasing this one, we are building the other one. And by the time you stop this one is already built, and nothing is going to happen to you. And if you stop by abruptly, somebody has got a stroke because he was taking metoprolol. Everything was working fine. He think he's fine, so he stopped. 1 week time, stroke. And then stroke is where your blood pressure is so high, and then the blood vessels in your brain, they are small and tiny. If you look at images, they are small and tiny. So what happened is, at the high blood pressure, it bursted. And then it bleed into your brain. When you bleed like that, it clot. And when it clot, it separates your brain is like an egg. It's separate from your skull. And now all the nerves that this thing control is not going to work. If that place control your right hand is going to be saggy. If you control both your left hand and your right hand, you're all going to be saggy. If your leg is going to be saggy. Please God, my wife's leg, I want it to be with the high heels. I want it to be like that. I'm so cool about that high heel. Please, Lord, I'm standing, praying for more grace into the legs of Gloria J. Amen. What do we take home? What do we take home? What do we take home? When in doubt, ask before you act. These are acronyms. When you in doubt, ask before you act. Ima, let's go. These are very important slides. Attention, special attention to chronic disease. Your blood pressure doesn't tell you how high it is. By the time you know it is too high, it may be too late. Okay? So it doesn't have any symptoms. And then if you may be feeling well, doesn't mean it is controlled. Diabetes is a very nasty disease. When you don't take your medication, diabetes is a silent killer, and it doesn't kill you well. It makes sure you suffered. Because all your small nerves in your brain, your hands, your leg, and all that is shut down. The blood cannot, your blood cannot flow. Diabetes, if you go home and you take water and you have sugar that you're going to throw away, pour more sugar into that water. Pour it more into it and keep stirring it. At some point, it becomes very difficult for the water to even move around. That's what diabetes does. Diabetes in your blood, it makes your blood that thick. So it can't flow. When it doesn't flow, your body compensates by making sure your heart is taken care of. Your mind is taken care of. Those are the most important organs. Your liver is taken care of. So your leg, your appendix, they don't care. Me and Gloria had a patient in Columbus, Ohio, that she was taking care of, and I was the chef. I was driving her around, but that time I didn't have a job. So she let me drive her around because if I don't do that, I'm not going to eat. Psych. So this patient, we went there one time, and when we went out, it was downtown. When we entered the porch, it smelled like, it was smelling very bad. And we get into the room, he had a diabetic, and it was so bad. It turns out when she was sleeping, the leg was on the bulb, the light. You know the Ghana, we used to have this board on the board. You can put light on, you can put so many plugs on. Her leg was on there, and she slept. And because of diabetes, he doesn't feel the pain because no blood vessels is going there. All those things were dead. And then the heat took the whole this thing out. You can see the bone. And she didn't feel it. That person, that lady, he has gone to see the Lord, meaning he's dead. But that lady, blood sugar, it was so bad that it's about 500 because he functioned. When we try to bring it down to normal, she doesn't function well. So diabetes is a nasty, I don't like diabetes. But you can live all your life if you take your medication as prescribed. I have diabetic people who are living awesome. If you have injectables, insulin, put the insulin in. If it is metformin, take your metformin. You live all your life. Okay? High cholesterol. It doesn't tell you anything. High cholesterol is also like, if you have high cholesterol, atherosclerosis, that's a big word meaning there's a bump like a foam. Your blood, the cholesterol is like a foam in your blood. And so when the foam is moving and it attaches your blood vessels, it gets sticky. It stick there. So when others are passing by, it grab them. They are passing by, it grab them. It grabbed them. And then before you realize, it blocked. Once it blocked, stroke, or your blood begins to clot. When it clot and some move onto your pulmonary, your lungs, you are dead. Pulmonary embolism. Okay? So these things are serious. We have to pay attention to them. Okay? If you take your cholesterol, it's a long-term thing. And make sure you take it. It reverses all your cardiovascular, which is big word for heart disease. It reverses all that. And you can live your normal life. All your life. Your God-given life, you can live it. Asthma. Asthma is, there's an inflammation in your lungs where, based upon your genetic disposition, it causes your lungs there to produce a lot of phlegm. And then it blocks you from breathing. If you talk to asthmatic patient and they are going through the asthma thing, flare, they describe to you as an elephant standing on their chest. That's how they feel. They feel tight, they feel anxious and all that. There are medications to take. Take it as prescribed. As some of the asthma medications are very expensive, go to the manufacturer website. Lilly, for I think Symbicort or something is produced by Lilly. Go to Lilly website. Check all the resources that you can get. Give it to your pharmacist to fill. But nowadays, GoodRx and Optum RX, they make it very affordable. Don't use only your insurance. I have so many patients that they don't even use their insurance. They use discount. And they are doing very fine. Heart disease, don't even go there. You know, some medication are used to, you take some medication, it reduces your future occurrence of heart disease. And you don't take it, you are building your future for heart disease. All right? And me, I want to see Glory, I want to see, for instance, Bridget walk in the aisle and bring them and give it to the man that's going to marry the person. So, hey, I'm going to take my medication if I have to. All right? What do we take home? I feel fine. Does not always mean I no longer need my medication. I feel fine. It doesn't mean you have to stop taking your medication. The point is, you are fine because the medication makes you feel fine. When you stop, you may not be fine. Yeah, let's go, Yima. The pharmacy, this is medication therapy management. When you bring all your medicine to the pharmacist, this is what we go through. Reconcile. What are you taking right now? What medication are you taking right now? We're going to identify duplications, things that are no duplicate medication that you are taking. We're going to find the allergy reaction, if you have any. We're going to find interaction, any problem that you are going through. We're going to evaluate the medication being taken correctly. If you're taking it morning, you are taking it morning. If you're taking it night, you're taking night. You're taking one, you're taking one. We're going to simplify, making sure refills and everything are done for you using the technology. We're going to educate you about your medication. I've given you so many information about medication while I'm talking here. And then we're going to communicate. You know, we're going to communicate with your prescriber and know that, hey, Miss A came in here, he has Synthroid and have levothyroxine. But levothyroxine wasn't prescribed by you. It was prescribed by Dr. Kofi at Sufua. So we can change that. Because the two are the same. Yeah, we can change that because we work as a team. What is the take-home message? You can't write, bring your bottles. Or an accurate medication list. Take an inventory of your medication. You are a steward of yourself. Take care of yourself. You buy medication. Let's go, Yuma. We're almost done. We're almost done. Am I taking too long? Am I taking too long? Okay, it means I'm not taking too long, so we can go. Ima, let's go. It's past 8? Oh, okay. Let's go. Just to make sure I explain it clearly, just a teach back. So sometimes you take the medication, you go to the pharmacist, you talk to the pharmacist, talk to the pharmacy back, just so I understand, this is what you told me in your plain language. And that should include what is it for, how much, when, how to take it, and what to do if there's a problem. If you cannot explain it back to the pharmacy, there's a problem that you don't understand what is going on. Okay? What is the take-home message? Understanding is part of what? Medication safety. We are learning, are we? All right, these are the questions. These are another homework for everybody. Next year, we're going to go for it. Every church member should do this. Let us know your medication. How is it called? If you can't pronounce it, it's fine. Let us know what it's for. How you should take it. When you should take it. Should you take it with food or no food? How long you should take it? The common side effect you watch for. What should I do when I miss a dose? Are these medications, food, alcohol, or supplement I should avoid? And then 10, who should I call if I have a problem? There's a song they say, call Ghostbusters. Let's go. I'm just making sure we can laugh. Okay? Family and caregivers, ask permission before you take over someone's medication and management. If you are in this field and you are working, make sure you're taking over. Don't just gloss over. Somebody may have made mistake. You didn't ask. They hand it to you. It's your issue. Okay? Keep the list. Make sure the labels are consistent and they are labeled correctly. Watch for confusion, duplication, and stuff like that. These are all repetitive. What is the take home? When you are helping somebody, you can help the person without taking the person's independence or dignity away. That's help. Let's go. 60 seconds, routine. We've done this. We are going to repeat it again. Slow down enough to be safe. When you're taking medication, slow down enough to be safe. Number 1, stop. Turn the lights on and focus. Check the name, the strength, the dose, and the direction. Confirm. Make sure it's the right medication for the right person. Don't give me glorious medication. It doesn't work for me. Use medication exactly as instructed. Record. Mark it. Do whatever you have to do to make sure you know that you've taken an axe. Your biggest weapon is to ask your pharmacist or your doctor. Let's go. I've taken too much time. This is church week. And this is a weekly challenge. This is something that everybody should try and do at least one. For this week, for this month, and by next year, you should have finished all that. Update your medication list. Something that you can do. Whatever you are not taking, move it from the cabinet and dispose it safely. Don't throw them in the trash can. Don't throw them in the WC. There are places at Walgreens, Safeway that you can dispose it of correctly. You put it in the WC, it goes into the water body. It's chemical. The fish and all that take it. We eat it, and now the disease is proliferating everywhere. Set a reliable reminder. Ask your pharmacist one question that you are afraid or embarrassed about. Try and ask your pharmacist a question or your doctor a question. Check your medicine cabinet. You're ready there. Throw everything that is no good away. Encourage a family member, your neighbor. That is a gospel. Encourage your family member or your neighbor to do one thing. What is the take home? Very small change. By telling your doctor, somebody to update his medication list, he may know that he's taking an expired medication. And it can make a very good, big difference. That is the gospel. That's like preaching to somebody. Let's go, Yima. We are almost done. Know your medicine. Take them as direct and ask when you are unsure. Okay? We've gone through all that. Let's go. This is the closing message. That's the take-home message. All that I've said, that's the yellow thing. All my presentation is that. Take it seriously. It's no joke. It's not fun. And at the bottom of it, you want to be spiritual. Your body is the temple of the Holy Spirit. Know what you are taking and why. Take it as directed. Do not be afraid to ask questions. Tell your pharmacist when something is difficult, expensive, confusing, causing side effect, care for your health with wisdom, faith, and responsible action. Is that not what the gospel is telling us to do? That's what the gospel is telling us to do. Let's go. What is it? These are all the places that we took the information. It is not, I didn't sit down and came up with that. These are all FDA, federal website. That's where I took that information from. And because we don't have time, I will end here. Sorry to take much of your time. 30 minutes. That's long. But I'm so sorry. We have to make sure we take care of our body. We have to make sure we take care of ourselves. We have to make sure we use the resources that we have, because it's necessary. Thank you for your time. That 30 minutes, I hope it's worth it. Any questions? 30 minutes. 30 minutes is gone. Any questions? Some kids need to sleep. Any questions? Any questions? 1, 2. What's your question? Yeah. How would you know that the medication has expired? That's the question. Number one, every medication that I'm filling this year will expire 3 years. And I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. Every medication that I'm filling for here is going to expire 2028, 2029, sometime 2030 or 2031. But as soon as I take it from the manufacturer bottle, put it in my bottle, and put a label on it, it is 1 year from the day that I fill. It has to be expired. So you took your muscle relaxant in last year, August. It has expired this year, August. Okay, if you fill it for August the 15th, to be on safer side, the month of August, you just discard it. You take it maybe July. I wouldn't even worry about July. Maybe June there, I would discard it. Any other question?
I have a question. My question is, when you're taking high blood pressure medicine,
yeah,
and they say take in the morning, and you forgot to take it in the morning, and you take it like 2 o'clock, is it wrong?
It is not wrong. There's a reason why you have to take it in the morning. Let's say your blood pressure medication is lisinopril. Lisinopril is a water pill. The reason why you have to take it in the morning is you use the bathroom all the time. If you take it close to bedtime, you'll be waking up in the middle of the night using the bathroom. By the end of the morning, you are tired. You don't feel yourself. That is why you have to take it in the morning. But it's not wrong. It is not wrong to take it. But you have to be careful because there is a reason why you have to take it in the morning. There's a reason why you have to take it in the evening. Most of the medications that I say take in the evening make you very tired and very, very drowsy. So if you take it in the morning, you'll be driving your car, you sleep. And you are on 202, cruising at 100 miles per hour, and you are asleep. Imagine what that can happen.
Another question. You mentioned about when they give you medication, you have to be consistent on it. Okay. If you're sick or you hurt, and they're giving you ibuprofen with codeine. You know how codeine is. So as a parent, as a mother, you make sure your child take it 1, 2, and you see improvement, and the person can move and maneuver himself. Is it okay okay to stop that ibuprofen because of the codeine and give regular Tylenol?
No, you are now going into self-prescribing there. And the doctor hasn't prescribed Tylenol. You are giving Tylenol, you are doing self-prescription. And that is a dangerous place to be. If the medication, the ibuprofen is as needed, if the doctor wants you to stop or don't want you to continue around the clock, they will put as needed or as directed. If that word is not there, do not stop. Until you empty the bottle, do not stop. The fact that the patient is moving around is as a result of the medication working. But the medication hasn't finished its job yet until the bottle is complete. If it is as needed, you can just stop. Most of the codeine prescription, if the person doesn't have a chemo or any chronic pain, it's prescribed about 5 days, 10 days max. And so go through with it. Like 1 week, go through with it. If it's not as needed. But if it's as needed and you have finished 5 doses and the patient is fine, it is as needed. So you can stop. And then when you see the pain, you can introduce it again. Do not self-prescribe. The doctor gave you ibuprofen. I'm changing ibuprofen to Tylenol.
Because of the codeine, because codeine is high.
The doctor know and the pharmacist know the patient, know the weight, know everything, and he has made the conscious calculation to give you the duration. Do not stop if you are not telling your doctor you're going to stop, or the doctor hasn't instructed you to stop. I know you are afraid of the codeine and whatnot, but your fears, it is acute issue that you are dealing with. And so the doctor gave you acute maybe 10 days, but your fear, you just stop 3 days. The pain that you don't see, we can't see pain. We only experience it when the patient is telling you how much pain. The pain is still there. Anything that triggered that pain again can move you from acute, short term, to a long term. Now the codeine that you have to take 10 days, now it's every month. So those fears that we want to contain, if we are not careful and manage it well, we amplify it. Instead of removing it, we amplify it. Yeah, so don't try to stop something that you are not being asked to stop. No worries. Go ahead. Yeah.
Antibiotics, some of them make you very, very sick. You throw up, you do a lot of things. So what do you do about it? If you have to take it 10 days, 5 days, you have to call your doctor and maybe they switch it, or what do you do?
That's exactly the answer is in your question and your answer. You just gave me the answer. You took antibiotic, they gave you Fragile, or they gave you metronidazole, and now you took your first dose, you are sweating, you are throwing up, you are doing all kinds of stuff. Call your doctor. There's an option for that. Metronidazole doesn't work. Doxycycline is there. They will send another one. So you don't just abruptly stop because you are throwing up. That's why we said there are options. We don't give up. What are the questions? I'm enjoying. I can be here all day. I'm working tomorrow, but I can be here all day. So the time is good. The time is good. And I thought the time was bad, but now the time is good. Questions, Emanuela? What's your question? As a pharmacist, can you switch back and forth from brand name and generic? By law, Emanuela, the doctor may write a brand name from coast to coast. If the doctor ran a brand name, the law says your first thing is to change it to generic. Brand name are very, very expensive. The insurance company, I'm recording this, they are very, very not good people. They want to make all the money in the world. So brand name, they don't want to pay for it. They only want to pay generic. They are powerful enough for the government to make a law, so the government followed them. I'm on record. I'm not scared. So that's what we do. If the doctor wants you to stay on the brand name, he will write on the prescription DAW. dispense as written. It means when we put in the computer, we can't change it to generic. As soon as we type it, it will stay the brand name. Did I answer your question? Good. What's your question again? What's the question? I'm feeling good because I didn't waste time. The 30 minutes was hunting me, but now I'm not because you guys are answering questions. What's your another question? Peter, what's your question? It could be bad. It could be good. It could be maybe. Peter's question was, you are taking asthma medication for many years and now you stop. Is it bad? Is it good? Is it maybe? And it's all that. It is bad if the doctor did not tell you to stop and you stop yourself. Asthma medication, some of the medication are maintenance medication. All asthma treatment, we have a rescue, which is when you are going through the flare, there are some medication that you have to take right now. It works within 4 to 6 hours. And then you get back to your normal breathing thing. And there are medications that are maintenance that you take every day. Let me explain. Let's use this analogy. Have you gone to a place where they're building before? Okay. So these places, when they are building, they lay in the blocks, they put some soft things, we call them mortar, in between the blocks. Okay. In your lungs, think of it like that. Your lungs is just like that. And so asthma, when you are with asthma, the maintenance medication is the soft thing that they put in between the blocks and lay the blocks. So those things, you have to take it all the time. So the blocks will be laid. Your lungs will be open and you can breathe. If you don't take it, the blocks is going to collapse. Your lungs is going to constrict because that's what asthma does. Your lungs get inflamed. And then this is the airway that you breathe. But your lungs get inflamed, it get smaller and smaller and smaller, and they get constrict to the point where you're sucking in air because there's no space. Because you can't breathe. So you take maintenance medication, Symbicort, and they are mostly steroid. It opens the airways and make the airways stay this way so you can breathe normally. You don't have to do that. And when you are getting to stage, then you have to need a pro air. You need a pro air to your puffer. You breathe and they open it up for you. And then you come back to your maintenance. When you are not using, the reason why I say it's good, when you are not using most of your rescue medication, it means you are controlling your asthma. Do you understand? You have rescue, you have maintenance. Your maintenance, you're going to stay there all the time. If you stay on your maintenance medication all the time, you will not need a rescue. So the more that you are not using Pro-Air, Arbidrol, or nebulizer thing, you are good because your maintenance is working. That's why I say your answer may be good, it may be, or it may be bad. And I think I've touched on all that. Okay? More questions. Mahani, you're going to ask questions, so prepare your question.
Thank you. I wanted to ask, what has ibuprofen got to do with the airways and asthma? Because I remember there was a time I took ibuprofen and my airway just blocked it. It was an emergency situation.
Okay.
And it's a pain medication. I took it for headache.
Okay.
And so because of that, I'm not able to take no pain medication. I don't even take it.
Okay. So, the Deaconess Susie took ibuprofen, had an issue with the breathing issue, and now he doesn't take any pain medication. First of all, you need to talk to your doctor about it. I wouldn't say don't take any pain medication, but that's my educational paper. But there are other things. Ibuprofen and Tylenol work differently. Ibuprofen is NSAID. Tylenol is not an NSAID. So NSAID, if you're not taking ibuprofen, you're not taking naproxen, diclofenac, I'm with you on that. But Tylenol, codeine, tramadol, they are there for you. You can take pain medication. Ibuprofen is anti-inflammatory. So it was supposed to do a reverse thing that you went through, not what you went through. Maybe there are biological decomposition in your body that when they see ibuprofen, instead of doing anti-inflammation, they're doing inflammation. They did the reverse of what they're supposed to do. It's a possibility, it's a science. And so staying away from that is the good thing to do. But there are other repertoire of pain medication that you can take. So don't go through pain without treating it. Okay? Did I answer the question? Okay. Go ahead. We'll be here till 12. I'm loving it. Do you see that I'm enjoying myself? Yeah.
If you used to have asthma when you're little, but you just stopped taking it because it went away, so that's bad, or is that good because you're not seeing more signs?
If you have asthma when you are little and now you stop because it went away, how did you know that it has went away? Who told you it has went away? Is that your doctor? Is that your mom? Is that your dad? Okay. That is where we have to ask the questions. The dad said, the mom said, we have to check it out with the medical doctor to find out. Okay, so if there are some genetic things that I'm going to make this statement, and it's very dear to me. We can't pray some things away. We cannot pray some things away. The text that we read did not say spirit, it said body. There's a reason why it said that. And there are many spirit things in the word. Genes are genes. And so I'm glad that it has went away, but we need to get it checked. We need to get a second opinion. We need to check our lungs. Is it completely gone or this thing? And then we have to prepare for it. Okay? And then we add our faith. Faith, wisdom, and responsible care. All that is also spirit. Okay? So don't take me, don't just say no, that's not the point. But we have to make these things check because these things are under control. Maybe we are coping. Maybe because of fear we are coping as if it has gone away. And then when we live in another place where we cannot cope, it come back and we cannot control it. Let's check it, get a different opinion. I want you to ask your question.
Okay, so like if you're on medication and then like the side effects of the medication are like body soreness or like shortness of breath, but you also do sports, how do you know if it's like from your lifestyle choices or from the medicine?
Good. That's a very clever question. Very, very sensible question. Kwala no me no ba na yem se omo a adwene do mu tirim no. Omo na omo ye AI fo yen ni AI ne bi ni ya yim. Adwene pa dan kwala tirim question omo bi say. It's a very clever question. I'm a sports person. Sports can give me bruises, swelling, shortness of breath, and all that. But I'm taking medication. And then that can also give me all those things. How would I know it's the sports that is giving me these things or it is the medication? We do addition and subtraction to find out. We may test you to do the sports without the medicine. See what the responses are. If the medication is, let's say you are asthmatic, we can put you under rescue. Take the maintenance off. Let you do your sports. Let's see the response. Or you stop the sports for some time. Take the medication. Let's see your response. And then we can figure it out. Because once we take one out, we're going to figure out which one is causing what. You know? But if we put them together, we may not see. At this point, we have to close. One last question. Last question, Sophie Mami.
My question is, if you don't have asthma, do you have people came to clean my house. So when they left, they have to rush me to the hospital. But I didn't have asthma. I nearly died. But I was wheezing, choking like an asthmatic patient. So can chemicals cause those problems while you are not asthmatic?
So for mommy, last question is, she's not asthmatic. Some people came to clean the house in New York, and then he went to a serious asthmatic reaction that almost cost her life. And the answer is yes. Environment can cause these things to happen. The chemical that they use, your body cannot stand it. Your body reaction telling you they cannot stand it is the asthmatic thing that you went through. When I was coming to Arizona myself, I just read allergy in a book. I took a test in a book about allergy. 3 years down the road, I was sneezing. I was sneezing. I went to one of our shop in Florence, and I was sneezing, and I have to stop in the middle of the work and came home. I thought it's nothing. I went to Casa Grande. I have hives. My body break down. She took the pictures. It's right here. Hives. Serious. They brought me home. And so at that point, I have to go see an allergen. And they test the allergy in me. Guess what I'm allergic to? Tumbleweed. I live in Arizona. I'm allergic to tumbleweed. In Ohio, there was no tumbleweed. My body did never experience any tumbleweed. There was no allergic reaction. I moved to Arizona. Environment gave me tumbleweed. I'm allergic to tumbleweed. So every season, I have to be on, when we are changing from, is that fall to sun? When I was moving from fall spring to fall, or fall to spring, fall to spring, I have to be on Monte Lucas. We are family. I'll tell you what I have to be on Monte Lucas, and I have to be on Flonase. None of the allergy medication work for me. So I have to be on Monte Lucas, and I have to be on Flonase to go through the season. And anytime that I go out and then there's a big wind, I go through that allergy, right? So what I did is I stay on this Monte Lucas. So environment can put you through what you went through, because I'm going through the same thing. I mean, at this point, we will close. Yeah, another question? Emanuela, come ask your question. Yep. It's a different thing. Environment can be that grass, your body doesn't like the grass. And when you touch, your body touch, it will react. It will tell you, I don't like this. So you break out or that thing. But when you move, we will talk about allergy one day. When you move that allergen from your body go back to normal. Yeah. So when I'm not in the tumbleweed area, I am good. I'm perfect. When you are not in that grass area, you are good. So if mommy removed from that chemical, she's good. When we introduce the chemical, she's going to go through the same thing. When we put you in the grass, you're going to go through the same thing. When you blow tumbleweed around here, you're going to see me sneezing, crying, and all that. A grown man crying, 70-year-old man crying. You're going to see.
Like
So it's not me, oh. We are going to 10, oh. Let's go.
Mommy is saying, I went to Ghana. It was 5 years ago. And when I went to Ghana, I was fine. I get to Ghana fine. And the night, because my mother tried to do the roofing.
Yeah.
And the rain started. So they couldn't do the roofing. And everything was open. So the mosquito everywhere. So every night, I told them, put the mosquito coil. And the one they burn.
Yeah.
And I sleep. I wake up and my face was big. Yes. Hey, every doctor in Kumasi, they took me there. They cut even my skin to check what is causing it. But they couldn't. It's like every day I wake up. And I still doing it.
Yeah.
So, no. So every time I wake up, until one day we were going out, I put out iron clothes. I put the pants and so mommy came to me and talking to me in Ghana. There was a pastor living in our house. So the wife said, Auntie, you still? I said, I know. The nurse come to the house, inject me, and still is going on. So the moment I spoke to her, the only thing I saw was I was in Confanochi. Yes. They say I pass out, so they have to put their hand on the stair, blow for the car to move. And my mother cried, oh boy, God, they're going to say I'm wish I killed my daughter. So when I went to Confanochi, my blood pressure, when I wake up, my blood pressure was 75/55. They took me to D5. Yes. So when I came through, the doctor was questioning me, talking to me. The smell. I said the only thing that bothers me is the car park. When I smell it, it kills me in Ghana. But everywhere you go, you're smelling it. Then my sister-in-law said, "That's not the only thing she been smelling. Every night she keep on saying, mosquito, burn the mosquito coil." She said, "Oh." Then he said, "That is the one." I couldn't breathe. He said, "Don't do. You're lucky. Here we don't have trachea to catch you. You will pass away." So it's true. Sometimes when you experience that, you need to check it. Yeah. I almost died.
Environment. Did I close it? I'm on record. Environment. I've been to two microphones. I'm on record. I'm the only one who been through two microphones. The battery, I went through two. You might know that you ask a question. Environment can change you. Environment can change you. Yeah. And so I'm glad that these are coming up. Check your environment. Check your environment. You may be perfectly fine. You don't have any issue. But the environment can change your circumstance. All right? The food that we eat can give you blood pressure. The food that we eat can give you diabetes. So environment. Emanuela, what's your question? You say another question? Oh, you good? You good? Yeah.
No, actually, no, it's okay.
It's okay? All right. All right. Pastor, do you want us to close?
Yes, sir.
We close. So can we close our eyes? And on behalf of us, can I do that? Can we close, or you want to come and close? Come and close.
You close for us, but stay there. I'm doing it with you. Just a reminder that this coming Sunday, we're going to continue. And as you know, next week will be our last. And so please, we look forward to seeing you all. And we can tell that doctor has great passion for what he does. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for him. We can tell the amount of time he has dedicated to what he does. We are honored to have you. God richly bless you. Thank you so much for this tons of education you've given us. And it will go a long way to bless us. God bless you. We'll see you all on Sunday. So please go ahead and close us.
Can we close our eyes? Can we close our eyes? We are about to close. Everything that we heard is for our own good. Ask God that whatever I've heard, can you help me to make a difference? To make a difference in my life. To make a difference in my neighbor's life. To make a difference in my children's life. To make a difference in my husband's life. To make a difference. In the text, it says we are a steward. God has entrusted you with the body that you carry. Can He give you the ability to be able to take care of it the way He wants you to do it, the way you know how? We can give all these knowledges, but if God doesn't come in, it's nothing. It's nothing. Father, we thank you for who you are and how far you have brought us. Yes. It is by your grace that we are here. Yes. Knowledge and wisdom come from you. If somebody lacks knowledge or wisdom, he said he should ask you. Yes. Father, this is what you have given us. Help us to make a conscious, educated decisions about our life. Yes. If you have entrusted our body as a temple that you live in, we need to keep this temple so you can live in. Help us to do that. Yes. In Jesus' mighty name we pray. Amen. Amen. Let's share the grace together.
May the grace of our Lord Jesus Christ, the love of God, and the sweet fellowship of the Holy Spirit be with us now and forevermore. Amen.
Amen.
Surely, goodness and mercy shall follow us all the days of our lives, and we shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever and ever.
Oh, na na na, eh, eh. King